Hi guys, this is Lewis. I know I haven't done a video for a while, but I have one here for you today. It's not a very high profile knife, I don't think. This is a Kershaw Ace. This is quite small actually. When I bought it, I thought it was going to be much bigger than this. I wouldn't say I was disappointed because it was quite cheap, but it was smaller than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be, a bit longer because this is 5.5 inches long when it's open. Blade's 2.25 inches roughly. But I got this quite cheap. I got this. It was on clearance on Heaney. I got. I think it was a while ago, but I think I got it for about £8 or something. Yeah. So when I got it, it was kind of like I thought it was going to be a lot bigger, but it's. I would say this is more of kind of a keyring style knife. You see, it's got like the little keyring ring there. It's a bit too small for anything much more than that, and also this is a lockback design, but there's no blade play at all. It's very, very solid there, but the lock feels really flimsy, really weak. I mean, you can see it only just opens up, and there's not that much of a click when it goes into place. I reckon I could break that just by pulling it, or smacking the back of it or something. It's very, very small. It might be suited to very light tasks, maybe letter opening or prying out staples or something. But yeah, so this is it's a lockback, but there's no thumbnail nick. There's no stud or anything. You have to actually grab the blade and pull it out. And there's another thing, something that I like with lockback knives, not in this one obviously, but like the K-bar Doja lockback, is that the spring on that one, the K-bar, is quite strong. So when you get to a place near the handle, it will snap back. It like you get to about there, and then you let go and it go back in because of the spring tension. But on this one, because the lockback is quite weak, it goes all the way. This is still me pushing it. It goes all the way back to there, and it's only got that tiny little. I mean, even look when you pull it out. That's something as well that it will catch on the inside of a bag or a pocket or something, because it does stay open like that. It doesn't have a spring that's strong enough to push back in. I mean, look when it's in there, you can press it as well. But anyway, there's no blade play though when it's open, despite the weak lock. It's a drop point, and I think the steel it has China printed on the blade at the bottom there, and it's got some numbers or something on the rest of the blade. But I think it's a Chinese 420 steel variant. You couldn't find much info on it, but yeah, I think it sharpens fairly well because the blade is so thin. I mean, it's tiny. It's fairly sharp. In fact, I found it a bit. I don't know. I found it kind of funny that it came. I can't remember if it came in a box or not. I might have misplaced it or something. But I kept this to the side because this is the little bag that it came in. It came, inside the bag, and it's got like some silica gel in there. But it says on the label, it actually says, "Warning: Kershaw knives are extremely sharp and dangerous. If not handled properly, serious injury could result. Read the operating instructions before using." And I just thought that was a little odd because surely all knives are sharp and you can hurt yourself with all of them. You don't, and I don't know. I thought that was a bit funny, but yeah, I can't remember if it came in a box or just in that bag, but I did get it for very cheap, and it feels cheap actually. The handles are all like textured plastic, but it's hard plastic, so there's no give in it. It doesn't feel nice to hold at all. There's no jimping on the top. But obviously you don't really need it because you're not going to be doing anything too heavy duty with this at all. And it's very small. It's 4 ounces in weight. I think I don't have too much of a concept of how much stuff weighs. Do you know what I mean? But I found it on a page selling it. It said it was 4 ounces. So I don't know if that's heavier than. It's very, very light, but I don't really have much of a concept of how much it weighs. So I don't know if that's true. But it is very lightweight. And however, even though I don't really like this knife, it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be when I bought it, even though it was very cheap, but I guess they were trying to get rid of it. Yeah, even though it's not, I don't think it's that good. just from, you know, using it and feeling it and stuff. It is a Kershaw knife. It has, you know, the Kershaw thing there, and there. Although I think maybe they've stopped making these Ace knives, because I looked on their website. I looked on their online catalogue, and I couldn't actually find this one. I found it on various other websites, and they all seem to be going for clearance prices. So I don't know if they're trying to phase them out, or, you know, if they've stopped making them or selling them already. Which I wouldn't say is a particularly bad thing, because this isn't the kind of knife that you know, that you get and you rave about and you think is excellent, because it's small, cheap feeling. You can't do much with it. It's got a weak lock on it. The only upside is small. It's got a keyring ring on the end there, and it's fairly sharp if you're not going to use it for much. But yeah, so my impressions of it aren't that great, but if you see what I'm going and you're a Kershaw collector, you might want to pick one up, because, and this is just from my impressions, I don't know if it actually is true, but it seems like that you're not going to find one in the future. So I'll hang on to this and see what happens. Yeah, with this model. But anyway, I should have another video coming up soon of I got a knife sharpening system, a Lansky one, so I'll show you that soon. But yeah, look out for more videos hopefully in the near future. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you later.